All right, everybody, guess what? I'm back. And here's the thing. COVID is not going to do me in. I'm back. So this time, I'm not going to talk about mortgages. We're going to get really creative. And we're going to talk about something super fun besides mortgages, of course. And today, to help us with that, we have Sarah Mansoori. How are you?
Good. Hi, how are you?
You know what? You had to have been an interior designer. Look at this place she's got. I mean, come on. Really? She's got the gorgeous wood on the top, got this gorgeous loft, I'm sure. We're all going
Exactly.
to, when we get out of sheltering in place, we're all going to go have a party at Sarah's house,
Exactly.
period.
I'm long overdue.
Yeah. Yeah, aren't we all? Gosh, like I was telling you, I feel like I'm wearing an ankle bracelet here in sheltering in place for a crime I didn't even know I committed. So thank you again. So fascinating to me how you're not only an interior designer, but you're also a construction management pro, right?
Yes.
So how do you manage to marry both of those disciplines? Because I would think that they're really separate just when you initially think about them. But then if you think another 30 seconds, you could kind of see how they would both be kind of related, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It is definitely unusual to sort of have that mix of professional expertise, although there are a handful of us out there. I actually started out in interior design, and that's what I studied in school and did professionally for about 8 years. And then my last project was a hotel project where the commercial general contractor afterwards had sort of approached me and said, I think you'd be great in construction management. We can put you on this new construction high-rise hotel we're doing downtown San Francisco, and we can put you on that team. And so that became the sort of pathway for me to get into construction. But it really has over the years, I find that it both sort of inform the other. So I can look at a project sort of from a construction perspective, and then I can also look at it from an interior design perspective and be able to, depending on the project and the role that I'm playing, sort of guide whoever my client is to what I believe is a more successful end product, just because I have the ability to sort of look at it from
Both
both
sides.
sides of the coin.
That makes a ton of sense. I think a lot of us understand the interior design side, but what does a construction manager do? What are some like the typical duties?
It depends on the project. In terms of for homeowners, I really like to try and empower them to, you know, basically have the best project that they can if they're working on their own home, because it's such an expensive and stressful process. So sometimes I'll just do permit expediting, where I advise them on what they can and cannot do, or how to sort of get through the system the fastest and least expensive. Other times I'll advise them on who they should hire, whether it's a specific architect to get a specific look. Um,
Contractors?
and sorry.
Would you also help them with selecting contractors and subs?
Help them with selecting contractors and
Okay.
subs, and also talk to them realistically about pricing and budgeting,
Budgets.
because there's a
Okay.
lot of misinformation out there. And
Yeah.
a lot of people, I think both clients and contractors, get a little bit shy about talking about numbers until they're already sort of down the path, and then it becomes a really uncomfortable conversation. So
Yeah, you
I
want to
try
front
and
load all those things, don't you?
exactly. It's a lot
That makes
easier to
sense.
have the difficult conversation up front, I find, and to sort of, demystify everything
Sure.
as early as possible.
And then I guess for the developers, I mean, you take a bigger responsibility and a bigger role, I would think, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, for developers, it's I mean, I'm typically hired by, they already have a good sense of the budgeting and the bidding and the numbers and the finance components. So what they really are lacking and reaching out to me for is sort of the construction expertise. So they want me on site to be their eyes, to protect their assets, to help them negotiate change orders and
Wow.
contracts on their behalf, to the degree that it's construction related.
So you're interacting a lot with the contractors.
Interacting a lot with the contractors, also the architects, because it's a lot
And
of times sort of,
suppliers, I would think, yeah.
yeah,
Materials.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, good. Folks, we have very limited time this time, but guess what? I promise you, I'm bringing her back as we're going to talk about some interior design tips that, regardless of what your style is, Sarah has a ton of insight because she's been doing this for a long time on maybe ways to either spruce up or maybe do a complete makeover of your house and how to match your taste with what's out there. So again, Sarah, thank you so much. How do people get a hold of you, by the way? Whether you're a contractor or you're a homeowner who wants to start doing a project.
Yeah, my I'd say my phone and my cell phone is probably the easiest and fastest, which is 415-994-6512. And my email, which is a little complicated, but it's ssm@mansooriinc.com, which is MANSOORIINC.com.
Well, there you go. You heard it here first. Thank you so much for your time. I know you got to get going, but I look forward to part two.
Yeah,
And have a fantastic day and stay healthy, everybody. Take care.
thank you. Bye.